Marin Rose here with Libra Organizing. I'm continuing the tour through my home, and we are standing in our dining room right now. Now this is a space that we have the luxury of enjoying here in our home in Augusta, Georgia, that has some space and some extra storage areas. When we move and make the transition to Manhattan in the spring, in May, this is a room that I don't anticipate having at my disposal, and that is okay with me. In the end, none of us really uses our dining room more than maybe once or twice a year for the holidays or when family gathers. And so often we're actually going to other family members for the holidays that we don't use it at all. So it's a space that I've enjoyed the last few years. My family has come for Thanksgiving, Daniel's family came for Christmas one year. And it's a nice space to have a large table and gather, but I have not relied on this space as a room to store things that would otherwise not be accommodated in, for instance, a one-bedroom apartment. So we like to keep our bar in here. Certainly this can be in the kitchen or in, even in a family or living room. But since we have the space, we put this piece of furniture, and we like to keep our wine and a few bottles of other alcohol stuff in here with some specialized glasses. The other things that you'll see in here are basically only things for the dining area. So I find a lot of clients who have buffets or hutches where they're actually storing things that they would normally use in the kitchen. The dining room is not a frequent use space, as we said, so really the things here should be just for those occasional uses. You'll see that I've got my nice china in here. This is one of the things that'll be interesting when we transition to New York and we're downsizing. I think what I'm going to do is actually get rid of our regular white everyday dishes and actually just use our china every day. We might not even have a dishwasher, so we'll have to hand wash things anyway, so might as well use this and enjoy it every day rather than having the plain stuff. And the only other things you'll see that we have in here are basically a couple of tablecloths for when we do have occasions, and some napkins, and there's a drawer of some candles that all go into the candle holders in this room. This is the charm of old houses. The drawers don't always fit quite smoothly. So that's the dining room, and next I'm going to go into the kitchen where really all of your everyday use stuff should be stored. The dining room, like I said, most of us don't use it that much, so don't rely on it to store things that don't really belong here. If you're finding yourself stashing stuff in here, it might be things that you really don't need.